nice. Wait, where's my phone? Oh, my phone. Now I can't video.
Thank you for pretending that you didn't just watch me set up for 20 minutes. Thanks for coming out. This is awesome. It's gonna be fun. Apparently there's an emergency. I wasn't out here when he asked. Has everyone here seen the show? Anybody haven't seen Roll the Sandwich? All right, cool. Thanks for coming anyway. Most of you know what's going on, but if you don't, I randomly generate my sandwich every day for lunch by rolling D&D dice. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's very not good, but as is the case with D&D and rolling dice for anything, you gotta take whatever you get. So I always eat the entire sandwich, whether it's bad or good. The one exception being live shows, because after I'm done with my sandwich, I'm going to open these things up to you all, but I'm also going to put that risk on myself as well. So anything you guys roll, I'm gonna be also partaking in, but that's to say I'm not going to eat like 6 sandwiches tonight. But generally, I try not to waste food whenever possible. So, all right, let's get it going. So our options today for bread, we have applesauce donut at number 1, rosemary olive bread at number 2, which probably is great, but I don't like rosemary that much, so that's why I put it at 2. Semolina bread at 3, sourdough at 4, marble rye at 5, and milk bread at 6. A lot of the stuff that we have for today's show is from local businesses and local Indiana places, which is awesome. So anytime that I'm aware of what that is, I'll try to mention it. But if you want to know more about a specific thing, I may not know, but John will know, and we can ask him when he has a voice. So let's let's see what we end up with for our bread. 6, milk bread. All right. Starting off strong indeed. It is not pre-sliced. Has anybody seen the bread guy on TikTok that balances the slice of bread until it falls out? That's what I was trying to do, but I'm not a professional at that. All right, got 2 slices of milk bread. Smells great. I'm excited. Gonna see this to make sure it doesn't dry out in the meantime, because somebody else might have to eat it. And all right. Split there. All right, so for our mains, we have some interesting stuff. Dried beef at number 1, rabbit and pork terrine at number 2, tofurkey at number 3, tuna salad, chicken salad, cacciatore, which is a kind of a salami. There's actually, afterwards, I looked at this and I'm like, there's like 4 different versions of salami on here. That's okay. They're all fancy, so that's great. Pastrami, Number 8. Summer sausage, blackberry nut salumi, sweet sopressata. And 12, the possibility of getting 2 mains. Or, if I keep rolling 12s, infinite mains. 11, sweet sopressata. So this was one of the 4 different kinds of salami. It looks, so salami is a cured meat, meaning that it is aged in order to preserve it, which is why it looks like it does. But as you see, a lot of the moisture has been leached out of it over time, and it develops that classic salami flavor that you are familiar with if you eat salami. This will be interesting to put on a sandwich as it is very small. One downside of cured meats is that it's dry. I mean, there is fat present, so it's not going to seem as dry as it would if it was just like a cracker. But if you saw yesterday's episode, enough of dry sandwiches for a while. All right, moving on to the cheese. We've got vegan mozzarella, cottage cheese, and then the local cottage cheese. So that's going to be a little more interesting than just like cottage cheese. Cheese whiz, which, as you see, I put cheese whiz at 3, which is because it's not. It doesn't taste that bad on a sandwich generally, and because I think cottage cheese is going to be a logistical nightmare. Like, I think it'll taste fine, but it's not going to be easy to make a sandwich with cottage cheese. Blue cheese, fancy Gouda, fancy cheddar. We've got some nice cheeses. Yeah, so typically in D&D fashion, higher rolls are better. The hard thing is when organizing ingredients that are going to go on a sandwich, it's not always possible because it really depends on what was already on the sandwich. Like, if it could change in real time somehow, then you could actually do it that way. But this is just my preference with 260 something sandwiches of experience behind me. It doesn't necessarily mean that one number is better than the other, though I typically put things that are probably going to be A, a disaster, and B, I don't like them lower. Yeah. 4, blue cheese. So far, the theme is mold. That is pungent. I like blue cheese. It can be a lot sometimes, so we'll see what we end up putting with it. as much as you can slice blue cheese.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with this specific type, so I don't know if you can eat the rind or not, so I'm just gonna cut it out. If I was posting this on TikTok, someone would yell at me no matter what I did.
Why didn't you toast the bread?
I feel like the last 2 episodes should explain why it doesn't matter what I do. The dice respond in kind. That on. Cutting board. All right, got a very fancy sandwich so far. Probably gonna get the least fancy thing to put on it. It's gonna end up with sprinkles on it. How it always goes. All right, so we're moving on to roughage. We have banana at 1. We've had banana on several sandwiches where it's been fine, but it's, a little bit of an oddball. Honestly, I probably should have put creamed corn at 1. Thinking about making that into a sandwich, but radish, onion, black kale, green pepper, tomato, dill pickles, lemon pickles, which is from a local place. Sounds pretty delicious. Avocado and pickled jalapenos, and then of course, if I roll 12, there's the potential for infinite rubbish. 9 lemon pickles. You can try all the fancy local stuff. Nope. Not that one. Oh, they're pickle spears. Oh no, they're like sandwich strips. Okay, that'll be easier. Sweet lemon candy. Sweet lemon strip pickles. Settlers? No. Not the one. Here in Indiana. Oh wow. No. Hopefully we've left that theme in the past now. It does smell very interesting. Reminds me of that trend that was going around, the Kool-Aid pickles. But like probably in like lemonade. But I go with all this stuff. Alright. But there's just spoons, so we're just gonna do it that way. Okay. You could just put my fingers in there, but I don't know who's gonna be eating it after. Alright, we're gonna cut these a little bit. Don't have my trusty cutting glove. Long-time viewers of the show will know why that is a thing. A lot of people yell at me like, why do you need a cut glove to cut a sandwich? I don't, but TikTok seems to think I do. I pulled my videos down several times for showing a knife in a cooking video. I don't understand that, but trying to show them that I'm being as safe as possible. And also it fits the whole medieval Dungeons and Dragons theme to have a chainmail bolt, so. Alright. So far, so good. Don't usually have the sound effects. Alright. Now, for the dangerous.
Kitty
Oh
club.
wait, yes, I need to roll for a second. 2. No humans allowed on the diet. There will be more sandwiches tonight. Hopefully, the good luck is waiting for.
It's in the back, green can.
It's in the green can. Oh, yep. Sweet corn, sweet pickles, sweet sopressata. It's a sweet moldy sandwich.
I'll expel you with my sandwich.
Hopefully, I'm not expelling a sandwich.
So you can't.
Oh, no. I don't know who invented green corn, but never mind. There's kids here. That splashed more than I expected. Well, what did I say about dry earlier? Me and my big fat mouth.
It's a good day, sir.
All right. All right. Well, that's the end of the cream corn for tonight. We'll find out. All right. Only a 1 in 20 chance. That one was not me. That was courtesy of Elfin Moon. So. Sprinkles, caramels, spiced Coca-Cola. Must be.
Oh, I think I've heard of that.
Hopefully, yeah, that's. Yeah. there are some good options. Dill, maybe seasoning will be better. Honestly, the pretzels, the popcorn, beef jerky even. I mean, the sopressata is already going to kind of have thick, meaty texture already, so it's good. It'll be, yeah. All right. Yeah. Eight. Granola. Okay. All right. Much worse. Balance out the cream. Gluten-free granola. Maybe all granola. Gluten-free, low sodium. Scholars in Big Caps. Bloomington. Another local. All good. Oh, there's almonds in here? Yeah. All right. Whatever can distract me from the cream corn. It's probably as much as it will realistically stay on the sandwich. All right. All right. Most of these sound pretty good by the sound. Yeah. Just once you put them with blue cheese. Yeah. All right. So far we've got sweet sopressata, blue cheese, lemon pickles, creamed corn, granola, all on milk bread. So I think there's a couple key players here that I think would be the best possible option. I don't think the mustard would be too bad, balancing out some of the sweetness. Bacon jam should also be pretty good. soy sauce, we just add a little bit of salt. I'm really hoping to steer away from one of those sweeter things on here. Already kind of way in that zone. Obviously, I hate ketchup, so hoping that stays away. But no matter what, at least I don't have to drink it. The ketchup or the sandwich. All right. Big one.
Come on. 20.
Be the one.
Betrayed by my own nuts. You know, I mean, it wouldn't be local sandwich without ketchup. Yeah, that's a fancy ketchup. Local folks foods, the flavor of the Midwest.
I'm sorry.
I mean, one of the reasons why I typically dislike ketchup is because a lot of American ketchup has corn syrup in them. This says it doesn't, so anything that's better. It's still ketchup. That's true. That's probably the low point. Interesting. I'm worried that so much is going to come out of it. So, you know what? Okay. This is going to be difficult to eat.
So lucky. I was hoping you'd get a one.
Yep. Okay, this is for sandwich integrity and for no other reason. Let it be known that I commit.
How's it taste?
I mean, it's better than Heinz. It almost tastes like spaghetti sauce. All right, got a sandwich. Don't have toothpicks. That's something I didn't think about.
That is like the worst thing.
We'll still cut. All right, this is your Instagram moment. Yeah. Anybody else? Okay. Oh, that was Okay, let's take a look at that cross section. All right, now we're gonna see how this is.
Someone get him a trash can.
I'm gonna top up my water before we dive in here. All right, let's give it a taste. This is always the most awkward part. Like, at home, I'm just sitting there eating a sandwich. Live, it's weird.
Yeah.
This is what it's like at my house, because I'm just making faces to the camera for like 2 minutes, and then I record the voiceover. No. That is texturally troubling. So you have creamed corn, which is mushy, crunchy granola, and then the sopressata is like very thick, like jerky-like salami. And then there's blue cheese in there that I forgot about. Until it reminded me forcefully. I mean, I've had worse tasting sandwiches. It's not good, but it's not bad. It's always funny when we have such quality ingredients. Sorry, you're in the splash zone. It's always, you know, like I'll get sent like Spanish chorizo or something like that from a fan, and I'll be like, "This is awesome. Thank you for giving me this. I'm sorry that I'm going to just try not to say things that you know, kids. But it's just bad things. So it is. Jesus, it's something. It's very complicated. There's just a lot going on. Those pickles are pretty good by themselves. They taste like sweet relish. So I'm not the biggest sweet pickle person, but it works with everything else. Interesting. So one caveat with live sandwiches, I don't typically name them because I'm a writer, but I'm not a improv person. So I usually that's the longest part of making a Roll for Sandwich episode is coming up with the name of the sandwich. It literally takes me hours. Some people who have good hearing or just want to bug me by sending me messages about it, have pointed out that often you can hear that the name sounds like it's been inserted audio-wise, and it's because it has, because I'll literally edit the entire episode except for the name of the sandwich, and then I'll go do other stuff for half a day, and then eventually I'll be like, oh, okay, this is the name. So we don't have half a day to sit here and wait for you to name the sandwich, but I will give it a rating. It's a tough one. Because like I said, a lot of good quality ingredients put together in a way that should never be done. And there's ketchup, fancy ketchup, but ketchup. And then a canned green corn. So, I don't think that if this were an episode of the show, I don't think I would feed the dice to O. I don't think we're that low. We are at a 4.2, I think. Because like I said, there's a lot of individually good tasting things in here. The texture is really, just don't. Just, woo.
Yeah, damn.
The difference between your teeth hit one of the things in the sandwich and then have to change how you're biting the sandwich in order to get through. Oh wow. I just got a big bite of that blue cheese and it just tastes like barnyard. Which it's just, okay, you know it's okay, well that was an interesting sandwich. If I were to name it, it would be something about mold and sweetness and
I know one.
I can. Sure. Yeah.
The moldy monster.
Moldy monster. All right. There we go. All right.
Where should we
So-
name the movie monster?
That is how Rover Sandwich works.
Woo!
Sometimes it goes much better. Sometimes it goes way worse. So we're in a pretty good spot. Now it's your turn, potentially. So, how many people here would like to try?
No, you can't.
If you're one of the people who